Hi guys, NCWQ here. And well, we have a second case of coronavirus in the state of North Carolina. And this is coming from the News Observer. It says a new case of COVID-19, the disease caused by the coronavirus, has been diagnosed in North Carolina, bringing the number of cases in the state to 2. The North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services said Friday. Health officials say the 2 cases are unrelated. The state said the patient is a man from Chatham County who traveled to Italy in late February in an area with the COVID-19 outbreak. The test conducted in North Carolina is presumptively positive, the state said, and will be confirmed by the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The person is doing well and is in isolation at home, according to the state. The new case comes after the state reported a Wake County man was diagnosed March 3rd. Hang on one second. Sorry, had to shut that. I've got a granddaughter yelling. Okay, it says the new case comes after the state reported a Wake County man was diagnosed March 3rd. Officials believe he was exposed to a long-term care facility in Kirkland, Washington, the site of the outbreak, and returned to North Carolina. So this right here is Chatham County. Right here is Wake County. So they're like right next door to each other. And of course, I'm down here. And this is about a good 45-minute drive from where I'm at. In the new case, the man experienced mild flu-like symptoms in Italy, but his fever went away, the state said. He flew back to the United States the next day. The U.S. State Department issued a travel advisory on February 29th to avoid travel to Italy and not to travel to Lombardy and Veneto, 2 of the places with a high concentration of reported illnesses. The man was a contact to the case in Georgia, the state said. Georgia health officials contacted North Carolina counterparts. The CDC identifies a close contact as someone who has direct contact or prolonged exposure to someone with the virus. That could happen when a person is coughed on, sneezed on, or living with or visiting someone with the virus. Officials with the Chatham County Public Health Department said went to the man's home to collect samples for testing. The presumptively positive test came back Thursday night, the state said. He will remain in home isolation until follow-up tests are negative, the state said. Meanwhile, local health officials will identify the man's contacts to monitor for symptoms. Close contacts. Because the man experienced symptoms before his return flight from Italy, the CDC will identify close contacts on the flight and notify the other public health agencies. Airports do not play a role in contact investigations, according to Raleigh-Durham International Airport. CDC asked the airline for the flight manifest, which contains passengers' names, seat numbers, and contact information for passengers who were seated near the patient. According to RDU's website, public health officials will call the contacts and educate them about how to watch for and report symptoms of the illness, which is being investigated. CDC does not release any information about the patient or the contacts to anyone other than public health staff working on the investigation. There have been 164 cases of coronavirus reported in the U.S. and 11 deaths from the disease. As of March 6, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention said there are also 110 cases under investigation. 19 states have reported the virus. Georgia's first cases of coronavirus was reported on March 2nd, involving 2 residents who live in the same residence. One of those individuals had recently come back from Italy. A 3rd resident was tested on March 6th, but was initially released from the hospital because she did not meet federal guidelines to be tested, according to McClatchy News. Coronavirus is primarily a respiratory disease with symptoms similar to seasonal flu. According to the CDC, symptoms of coronavirus include fever, cough, and shortness of breath. Anyways, you guys, I just thought I would give y'all this update. It's kind of nervy. But anyways, you guys, I hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all are safe. And be good to yourselves and each other. Also, I will post this article below this video in the links, so that y'all can read it. Thank you guys, and have a great day.